Alright, so my intro video got corrupted, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. Today's video is going to be about how to take off the seat on the Sur-ron, and also how to put on a Thrill Seekers seat cover, or any seat cover for that matter. Then we'll get out and get a test ride and see how it feels. Alright, so what we're going to do to get this seat off, as you can see I've got a rip here from looping it over once. Luckily it didn't snap the back off, but kind of tore the seat. But anyway, we're going to take this seat off, which is not the easiest task. You have to, under here, I'll try to get a good view. There's these three plastic rivet looking things that you need to like use a knife or something, pry it open a little, then get a flathead screwdriver underneath that and pop them out. I'm going to make a note here. These rivets are two-part. There's an outside piece that you pull off, and then another piece after that that you have to pry out as well. So once you get the one piece out, you have to do it again for another piece. So I'll get all that part done, and then we'll go from there. So once you get the rivets off of this plastic piece here, it exposes these two main screws right here. This is what's holding the seat down, and then under here you have the same thing. These are 10 mil, and then just these rivets, which you can see there. Just popping them off with a little flathead screwdriver and a knife. Get that off. All right, now that we got the seat off the bike and we've got it here, I recommend having an extra set of hands when you're going to do this. If not, it's probably best just to mount the bottom staple or the top, one of the sides. Just get it centered in there, and then put a staple in so that you can stretch it around. And then once you've got one in there and you're pretty happy with where it's at, you can pull it tight. Try to get another staple in there. Now, you can always just remove these if you're not happy with the stretch or the tightness or whatever else, but what you want to do is just make sure you're good, and then start pulling it tight, stapling it around. I'm just using this hand stapler. I do have an actual compressor with a staple gun, but I wanted to do it in the house, and not everybody's going to have a compressor, so you know, I figured this would be a better way to show that you can do this on your own. So once you feel like you're good, you don't have to pull the staples out. Just a matter of pulling it tight, putting staples in, and going around the entire thing. So I'll go ahead and get that done, and we'll show you the final result. I'm just going to give you a pointer. As I'm going along with this staple gun, I noticed that this is pretty grippy. So while I can stretch it and hold it with my thumb, I can also use the staple gun to push it up and pop the staple in at the same time. So stretching it with a finger, and then using the staple gun to push it and staple it at the same time. Okay, so we got it all on. It's nice and tight. And it's looking good on the underside. So we'll get this mounted back up on the bike, get some testing. All right, finished product. It's back on the bike. It's looking good. Got a little dirty trying to get it back on. I'm not gonna lie, the worst part of this is these rivets. Getting them out and putting them back in, that's like the worst part of this entire installation. So keep that in mind. Everything else is really easy, including the stapling. I did it all by myself. So
this can be a one-man job, and as you can see, it's nice and tight and looks good. The battery wasn't charged, so I can't go out and take it for a ride. I want to do some tests and see how it feels with wheelies, because I feel like these seats, they're way more grippy than the stock seat. You have these ribs that will keep your butt planted and probably help for the wheelies. So I'll get the battery charged up and we'll take it out for a spin and get a good review. All right, we got the battery in. Let's get my initial reactions on the seat. Feels good, feels good. Definitely grippy. I'm liking it. Feels good. Like I'm wearing sweatpants, so kind of nothing between me and that seat. Feels good for the wheelies. It's keeping my butt planted. So we like that. I think it'd be great for trail riding, like coming in and out of corners. Feeling good. Let me know what you guys think about this seat cover in the comments. Leave a like if you like the videos. Let me know what you'd like to see next or what kind of content you want to see. I've got another upgrade coming soon, and I'm planning a trip to Moab this coming next month or two. So hopefully we'll have some trail riding there, but I'm hoping my next mod will be here before then.